breaking news from multiple law enforcement sources just minutes ago, confirming that former CNN anchor Don Lemon has been arrested by federal agents in Los Angeles just after midnight this morning at a hotel. This obviously all in connection with that storming of a church in St. Paul, Minnesota by that group of anti-ICE agitators.
So Don Lemon, aka Don Lemon, has recently been arrested in Los Angeles by federal agents for his role in that raid of a church outside of the city of St. Paul. Now, as you can see right there, these protesters, so-called protesters, decided that they were going to storm this location during a church service in order to shout down and intimidate a pastor who was not even there, because allegedly that pastor was somehow involved with ICE.
Renee good! Renee good! Renee good!
Now, of course, they sold this as a peaceful protest. They would make claims in the mainstream media about how they weren't disrupting and they weren't intimidating anyone, although the videos clearly show that they were.
Oh, yo. Bro, you were here faster than I fucking... I wasn't even ready to look at the chat yet. Like... What's up?
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are your people? Why are you not at Whipple every day fighting for the humanity?
I like literally PM'd you.
Where are
Just
you?
now.
You drink your coffee, you got your jewelry, you have your nice clothes, but what do you do? What do you do to stand for your Somali and Latino community?
And while we already saw arrests and charges of the main organizer, who is this female Black Lives Matter activist, by the way, somebody who is also running a non-profit scam where she got a massive donation post George Floyd from the company Walmart and was paying herself $200,000 a year in order to run a non-profit that is giving out like $70,000 a year in terms of
What's the
grants,
quest?
you know, the
I might have
actual
leveled
work that the organization
ahead of you
was
already.
supposed to
I
do.
was
All
just
these comfortable
playing
white
yesterday. I didn't
people
really check.
Who are living lavish, comfortable lives.
And you
while
were
children
gone,
are
so...
dragged into concentration camps. You're living real life, nice lives with your lattes, doing absolutely nothing for your Latino and Somali brothers and sisters. You come here to a man wearing a suit as a preacher. Did Jesus wear a suit? Did Jesus profit off the words? No. Jesus would dine with immigrants. You do not touch me. Touch me again and see what happens.
Hey, you can't.
You are a fake Christian. Why are you not standing with your Somali and Latino communities? Why do I not see you out at Whipple every day protesting this attack on humanity? Where are you? You're sinners. You're pretending to be Christians. But we know you live an easy life, don't you? A very easy life while people are starving.
And this beardo weirdo who was threatening people, getting in their face, disrupting the church service, and basically implying if you came up to him, he was going to fight you, as if he was not in somebody else's house of worship.
Wow, excuse me, sorry.
Intimidating and threatening people. Now, he had already talked about those two individuals in a previous video and how they were absolutely 100% guilty based on the letter of the law, but now things have changed a little bit because Don Lemon was arrested, and Don Lemon, of course, is a former CNN host. He's claiming that he was just acting as a neutral observer, a member of the media documenting this phenomenon, not actually participating in it. And this is why I want to break down what Don Lemon actually did, so you could understand why Don Lemon is technically 100% guilty as charged for the FACE Act, and also why Don Lemon will be deemed to be above the law and not actually face those consequences. But before we get into that, I want to thank everybody who supports this channel via actualjusticewarrior.com/join.
Give me the money.
He's telling me to grab a quest
give
and
me the money, okay?
Surrounding them.
Into Minneapolis.
Oh, the
did some
the event where it's like they come in waves.
On the ground. I'm speaking to an organization there that's gearing up to for resistance.
Go to like a bone or something.
Pleasantly surprised to see the community coming together.
Way down there. It's at the bottom of this mountain.
Community. If you see this, when we first pulled up, we're like, wait a minute, which operation are we at? And as it turns out, because we're like, well, this is kind of MAGA coded, right? Saw the American flag or whatever, but these are resistance protesters. They're planning an operation that we're going to follow them on.
I was down there
exactly
and I
what
died.
they're doing, but it's called Operation Pull Up.
PJ gets here.
And it's Sakima Armstrong, and she has been doing this since George Floyd, Dante Wright, and others, where they surprise people, catch them off guard, and hold them to.
Yeah, it's fine.
And so that's what we're doing here.
I'm just saying, I was just
That-
leveling, so I
do
probably
this
leveled a
operation,
bit
you'll see
further
it
than
live,
you.
And these operations are surprise operations. Again,
Well,
I can't tell you where they're going.
So if you look at the stream that Don Lemon is in prior to the storming of the church, he is obviously with the people that are about to go there. And there are different moments in that stream, in the broadcast,
not on the
where
same
Don
place,
Lemon
probably.
ends up turning off the camera in order to not expose the hands of the people that he is embedded with. Now, of course, you could make the
How do you
argument
switch
that
tabs, by
people
the way?
in bed with U.S. military
Switch
personnel,
tabs?
and they do so under
Yeah,
the
like,
condition that they won't
like
give
when you
away
talk-
their position and
when you
whatnot.
talk,
But in reality, this looks a
It
lot.
shows guild, right? When I talk, it says say. How do you switch say to guild or
/G enter and then enter again.
/G? Enter?
Yep. You could do /G space and then the message, but if you just do /G
Okay.
enter,
No,
it'll
no. Yeah.
and then enter, it'll automatically go to guilds. It'll always go to the last one you used, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
You also have /P for party.
Yeah. Okay. That's,
And then-
that knocks me off. Just like
You've
'Cause I
you've got
was saying things.
/instance if you're in like a raid, or I'm not a raid, a PvP. I mean, /raid if you're in a raid. Bro, you've been playing this for 20 years. You should know this shit.
they made it so easy. Like you can push tab and it switches through the fucking shit. Or
You can turn that on. That's an option. If you like, if you prefer that. I just use the classic. I've always used classic. It's what I'm used to. But
It's
you
like
can turn
tab
the
or
thing to
something.
IM messaging in the options somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Probably in social. Yeah, chat style. You can do IM style. I think that's what you're used to.
which one is it? Chat,
Social.
social,
Yeah. And then
and then what?
at the bottom, the first big one, chat style. Change that to IM. I think that's the one you're used to. You hear about Don Lemon?
No, not yet.
Dude got arrested and indicted for 2 federal felonies.
Nice.
That's what you get when you assault a church.
Yo, yeah, these people with their fucking churches.
Bro, it's like, oh, but I was just doing journalism. Yeah, while you were like arguing with the people there. Clearly, you were not doing journalism, dude. Like, bro,
mean,
he better
arguing-
not get away with it. It's disgusting. I'm not even Christian. I'm
Arguing is-
well, I'm an
it's-
agnostic, I
it's-
guess.
It's fine when you are like, but don't pull a gun out on church
Big
people.
Tim, what's up?
Please don't pull a gun out.
Well, to be fair, the guy didn't pull a gun out, right?
Beliefs are
That last
different.
one. Okay, I thought you were making a reference.
No.
I was about to say, the Alex Pretty shooting is not a good look. Like, that's I think that's a bad shoot.
Think it.
Were they good? Yeah, that's justified as fuck, but... Meow. Meow. Sorry, I'm
That's
telling my
an
cat to shut
asshole.
up.
I hate doing that.
Oh, I need to kill
just
these.
did
Oh, no,
that
I
right
don't.
there.
Never mind, I need rabbit thistles. What do you want?
I just did that right there.
What?
That's a pain in the ass.
Fucking cats.
To the left, or the right here. This one. That's a pain in the ass.
I don't even have these quests, man. Wait, I do.
gotta
I
go
think
down
you're a
there.
little ahead of me, I think.
Cause I had to go down there and do an altar, and then pick up a chick.
I haven't done that yet on this character. Back my way. I'll be here soon enough. Like, I'm almost here, but not just yet.
Yeah.
In the guide. Back that way, I need rabbit thistle bears. Ah, crap.
Well, my mission's right here. To the left. These logs down here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do it too afterwards, so I'm just gonna grind up. Get the missions done.
think you get it at that tree. You have to talk to a big ass tree.
Yeah, I have to do that soon.
There,
It's Onu.
that's yep. Just did that. Had a
Yeah, that's
shaman
like
help me.
the next step, I think, for me.
I do need these. I still need these.
Same.
Just pass on that one. I don't need it.
Well, it's garbage.
I got the bears. I just don't have the leopards here. That's one.
Lot more like it. Don Lemon is participating in the planning of this particular event. He's doing it obviously so that he can monetize the reaction for his podcast because he's trying to get more attention now that he's left his cushy job at CNN. But obviously this is the guy who's describing this as an event that we are participating in, meaning him and the other people, and it seems like he is involved in the planning stages or the conspiracy behind this particular event. In addition to that, when we jump forward in just a little bit, what we will end up seeing is that these people
like I said,
show
I
up
had
to the
things
church,
to do.
and at some point in time they start chanting, and by the way, they're chanting ridiculous
needed me
things,
and-
including hands up,
Life
shoot,
happens.
which of course is a callback to the Michael Brown movie. And during that whole fiasco and all that
Yeah, you
chaos,
need these two.
Don
You
Lemon
get
takes an
1 of 5.
opportunity to confront the pastor who is trying to get people out of his church.
What do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering.
Got a
Christians in
message on
worship.
Discord saying, "Hey, change your
But
name."
there were folks who will say, I have to take care of my flock. And I think
Listen, we live in a, there's a constitution and a First Amendment to freedom of speech and
From
freedom
Dodo,
to
I
civil
guess?
protest.
we're here to worship.
I don't
We're here to
know.
worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus
I think
Christ.
I want to be
That's-
very respectful. Please don't push me though.
We're
Somebody else in
here.
the-
We're
in the
here to
Discord.
worship Jesus.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why we're here. Okay. That's what we're about.
Don't you think Jesus would be understanding and
Message
We're
me
about-
and
Let me hand
say,
this in.
these folks?
We're about spreading the love of Jesus. And
Or not hand this in and grab the Onu.
Change your name to
Now,
your
of course, Don
character's
Lemon
name.
is going to describe this as him simply reporting the event that he knew about beforehand.
This
worked
one?
on the planning,
World of
but
Warcraft?
decided he was going
What?
to join in on it. However, I will point out that this
And Discord.
also is very
No,
similar
I'm talking
to
about
some of
the chat.
journalistic criticism that Chris Hansen received with this famous
Oh.
series. To
It's only the most famous
because
MMO
many
ever
people
made.
Noted in the industry that it is over the line of journalistic ethics when you're not reporting the news and you're actually
This is what
participating
it
in
looks like.
manufacturing the news. And in my opinion, this is exactly what Don Lemon is doing right here. He
Beg
was
a difference.
involved in this organized event
Final
in the
Fantasy
planning
better.
stages. We saw that. He ended up covering up from his audience
Well,
where it was going to.
You might like Final Fantasy better, but
this
that
is-
doesn't objectively make it better. Right? Like,
Well, I mean, you can have all the races. I mean, not all the races, but all the classes and.
no, I mean, like, this is
whatever you
bigger.
want.
Like, in terms of reach and money.
This
money.
I think this is a little bit older.
Oh, yeah. By like 10 years.
'Cause this was this. When did this come out?
2006?
6.
Oh, yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 came
It's like
out. in
2014, bro.
Yep.
Around that. I think it's 2014.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, that's when Lynch King come out. It was
To occur
2000
prior
Well,
to
no.
the event so that they wouldn't get
It was-
busted,
yeah,
and
it
then
was-
he waits for the people to participate, and in
'Cause
fact
Lynch King come
actually
out
says that he has to go
2014.
in last after
think,
them
wouldn't it?
because he doesn't want to be recognized.
I don't know, I
because
never
he's
played
so
it.
famous, so wonderful, and so special to make sure that their plan can go off without a hitch. And then, even though the goal was to confront the pastor,
Yeah,
Don
that's
Lemon
how
is one of the
they did it
first
one time.
people to get up in the face of the pastor
That's
and
when one of
multiple
the DLCs
parishioners. And
came
by the
out,
way,
was
people have pointed
Wrath of
this
the
out
Lich
that you
King.
could actually see through the various still images that you could see people obviously being upset.
Yeah, so you have to
children
do the-
crying. Apparently, one of the children that was
don't go
crying
down there.
was 6 years old. So this was
I
obviously
need to go down there.
a disgusting act by these activists. But again, according
Who
to
cares?
them, somebody working at this church violated their political religion. Therefore, their freedom of religion needs to be
The ramp is,
subordinated to them.
meaningless.
And obviously, this is ridiculous
No,
and this is
'cause,
absurd. But I
what's
think
name
it's important for
has
us
to
to
go
look
up
at the
it.
FACE Act because
Yeah,
in the
afterwards.
previous video we talked about the Klan Act, and obviously this would be a violation of that. But the FACE Act is a much more recent law that has been used by the Biden DOJ in order to go after pro-life
Dodo's playing?
protesters. So I think
No? I've been trying to get him to play, but I don't think it's been working.
These people heal too, by the way.
That's nice.
Yeah. I get them all the way down and they would do a renewal, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Fucking inventory. God damn it. This can go.
Then what's her name is over on the side.
it is important for us to actually examine what's in that law, and of course talk about previous journalists who were prosecuted for
gone for a
covering
while. I had
events
you
while
still
being
up, though.
embedded in said event. Now, the FACE Act is actually called the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances.
I'm
However,
still
it is
working.
clear by the law that it does not only apply to abortion clinics. And we go to point 2. Whoever by force or threat of force or by physical obstruction intentionally injures, intimidates, or interferes with, or attempts to injure, intimidate, or interfere with any person exercising or seeking
did
to
get my res, by
exercise
the
the
way.
First Amendment right to religious freedom at a place of worship shall be
I went
subject
back
to
to
the
get my
penalties
res.
in subsection B and
Res.
civil remedies provided in subsection C, except that a partner, legal guardian of a minor shall not be subject to any penalties or civil remedies under this section for such activities insofar that they are directed exclusively at a minor. Now look, there is jail for up to 6 months, I believe, if it's a first-time offense and it is not actually involving violence, fines up to $10,000. And to understand how broad this law actually is, what you need to get is this case out of Tennessee that was prosecuted by the Biden administration, because everything I said about Section 2 and how it applies to religious institutions also applies to abortion clinics in Section 1. And in that particular case, you had a bunch of Christian anti-abortion activists that went to like a shared building, and in the hallway of that shared building, so not actually in the abortion clinic, just near the abortion clinic, they were singing Christian hymns and whatnot.
I gotta keep her healed.
You know what I heard?
You're really close. I just did this one. Right? What number
Huh?
are you? So what number are you?
21.
And yet they were prosecuted
I'm
under the
26.
FACE Act, even though they were quite literally not blocking the
You're not that
entrance
far off.
and thus not actually physically preventing people from going in. They were just intimidating enough in order to get those federal prosecutions. And by the way, this was despite the fact that the state of Tennessee in that particular case had actually charged all of those protesters with trespassing because they were on private property, which of course the state of Minnesota refuses to do in this particular
Goes that way.
case. So you already
Yep.
had the regular,
like,
ordinary judicial
where
system
you going?
addressing that
You
issue,
gotta go back the other
unlike
way.
this particular case. And yeah, based on that case, based on what we saw, was considered obstruction, was considered intimidation, Don Lemon obviously met that standard. And again, if you don't believe me, just
talking
imagine
to,
a little bit of a different scenario. Let's
Sam.
say somebody was booted off of Fox News. They left
Say,
in shame, and they
PJ,
decided
he
that they
makes
wanted
every
to
single
establish
character.
themselves as
Does he
a
have
all of 'em
podcaster,
up?
but it wasn't going so well. They got fired from Twitter.com.
I like
that was
diversity.
So what they decided to do was team up with a right-wing organization that was going to storm a mosque in order to confront an imam for political beliefs that they didn't agree with. And in that particular scenario, everything played out exactly as it did right here, including a 6-year-old child that was crying, little Muhammad. You know for a fact that that right-wing journalist would not be able to obfuscate the blame for that, and they would end up being prosecuted. By the way, some journalists who were credentialed to be in the Capitol on January 6th were prosecuted for their actions on January 6th, despite the fact that they were saying that they were just there to cover the event as press. In fact, there is a quote from a judge where it says, just because you're a journalist doesn't mean what you did isn't illegal, and that particular journalist ended up getting a suspended sentence of 12 months plus a $2,000 fine. So yeah, by the letter of the law, Don Lemon is definitely guilty. If the political opinions were flipped and Don Lemon was a right-wing journalist, former Fox News host, he would definitely be convicted. If they went into a mosque or even a synagogue or a Hindu temple and did the same exact thing based on political differences, they would obviously be convicted. But I'm here to tell you guys right now out there in
Have
the
to do
audience,
prospector
there is a
rim travel.
0% chance that Don Lemon will be convicted on these charges. First and foremost, one of the things that we found out is that the Trump administration
Oh, is that the guy
actually
that just?
pursued
Oh,
an
that's gonna be
arrest warrant
annoying.
against Don Lemon with one of the
I mean,
same
is that
judges
annoying? It's
that
just-
granted the warrant
Yeah, it's
against
annoying.
the other two individuals. And guess what? That judge refused. Then the Trump administration actually appealed that to another judge, and that appellate judge also refused.
Now remember, the feds had gone to judges to try to get Don Lemon arrested before. They went to a magistrate judge in Minnesota who didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to a judge above him. He didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to an appeals court. They also decided not to sign off for an arrest warrant for him. So there was experts who were predicting that perhaps the feds would go to a grand jury. It remains to be seen if that's what happened here.
So it appears that they've gotten a grand jury indictment against Don Lemon in order to secure this. It has not been confirmed so far that that is the route that they've taken. And even though it's clear and obvious that Don Lemon is 100% guilty, I'm telling you right now, there is a 97% chance that Don Lemon will be able to get these charges dismissed prior to his trial. There's also, if that doesn't happen, a near 100% that they won't be able to get a jury from this particular area in order to convict Don Lemon. Again, they're going to use the excuse that he's essentially akin to a war correspondent that was embedded with the people there. He wasn't going to expose them and endanger the mission, but he wasn't an active participant, even though he absolutely was, and he's going to get away with it. And I don't want to lie to you guys out there in the audience and tell you something that's untrue, but this is something that I warned about in my previous video, because all that's going to happen as a result of this is that Don Lemon is going to further play the martyr. Again, he was out doing interviews saying that he wanted to be arrested for this, that he wanted the evil bad orange man to target him just a little bit harder, and now you gave him exactly what you wanted.
Click the accept button.
It's D for different. Don Lemon will not face consequences for this because the left never faces consequences for this kind of stuff. Remember, the Black Lives Matter rioters, they were all let go. Their federal charges were quietly dismissed during the Biden administration because guess what? If you're a left-wing activist, you are allowed to do whatever you want, commit whatever acts of violence with basically no consequences. By contrast, the January 6 people, even when they were charged with trespassing, they were hunted down
This one's
around
annoying.
the
It
nation.
just
They were raided,
muddles
repeatedly
around and
by
then
the
realizes,
feds,
oh, I gave it to
militarized
someone.
operations. Remember, Roger Stone was also raided by the feds in a very public way that I believe was covered by Don Lemon on CNN. And this is because there are
It is
different
quite
standards.
annoying.
It's in the same way that if you commit a sex crime as a Muslim in the UK, you're going to get a lighter sentence than the person who points out that yet another Muslim has committed a sex crime in the UK. So yeah, while you're going to see a bunch of different people give you the legal standard and make a compelling case that Don Lemon is in violation of this law in the same way that the other activists were in violation of this law, the fact of the matter is you will see no convictions, guaranteed in this particular case, it is going to be a victory from Don Lemon. And of course, it's going to shift the focus from the crime that actually occurred, the clear and obvious FACE Act violation, to Don Lemon being a victim and the evil bad orange man going after the free press. But you know what? Those are just my thoughts. Hate to break it to you guys, but I gotta be honest. I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. As per usual, if you like this video, show them by leaving a like, subscribe for more content, follow me on the social medias, support me via support links in the description of this video. This has been me talking about Don Lemon being...
Bro, my mom was like, oh, I wanted to eat spaghetti tonight. And I'm like, do we still have sauce? I go look to the sauce. It's been out of date for 3 years.
What?
Because the last time I had spaghetti, I fucking choked on it. Like, that was 3 years ago. So I was like, there's no way the sauce is still good, mom. What the fuck? Like, that's what I was eating when I had, like, my breakdown. So it's like, I haven't really eaten that since. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
So I was like, let me go check this sauce, because there's no fucking way she bought new sauce. She did, in fact, not buy new sauce. Let's go, game. I know he's a dwarf with short legs, but chop chop.
Damn, he's getting nailed by. Shit.
Oh no, my bit's stuck.
No.
Okay, let's get a bet. My bit is stuck, bro.
How is he stuck? I'm out of mana. Oh,
Then
shit,
attack,
yeah.
man. You're an auto attack class. Attack. What the fuck?
He's trying to.
No, you. You attack.
Yeah, I have no mana.
That doesn't matter. You're an auto attack class. You're a paladin.
See?
All you
Oh,
do
I
is
was
punch
almost dead
people.
anyways.
Dude, my pit got stuck
Oh,
on top of the
nice.
thing. What the fuck was that? That's why we died.
Yeah.
Kinda need that shit. The hell?
Yeah, that was a glitch. I didn't even realize that many came out at one time. Oh wait, no, it didn't. They all respawned. All my gear is underleveled.
Yeah?
I'm guessing we have to do that again. Yep.
Yeah. And he just died, so we have to wait like 5 minutes for him to respawn.
Yikes. Does it still work if you just leave your pet?
Wait, what?
If you call your pet away, then call it back? If that still works or not, because usually when it's stuck like that, you can call it. You can.
Yeah, but we were in combat. I don't think I can do that in combat.
Yeah. Good point.
Alright, give me a minute. I gotta go grab something downstairs.
Gotta abandon this quest.
Oh, yeah, abandon it. I'm back. Invite the guy. Is your AFK? Ice. Whew.
It's early in the morning, May 29th, 1914, and the coal-carrying freighter Storstad is plodding its way slowly along in the dark. A few minutes ago, the lights from another ship were spotted way ahead in the distance, but then, at the worst possible moment, a dense fog bank rolled in and shrouded the ship from view. Storstad's crew can't see more than 100 feet in front of their ship. The two vessels signal to one another in the fog, blasting their horns. But then, Storstad's captain spots something terrifying. Out of the murky black, he sees lights where they shouldn't be. And close by, from a ship directly in front of him. Then, the fog dissolves to reveal the still cliff face of an ocean liner's side, and his ship is about to crash straight into it. He rings down an urgent order to his engine room, full speed astern. He doesn't even look to see if his orders followed. His eyes are fixated, wide with terror, at the massive ship that looms over him. Storstad's propeller thrashes in the water, but it's too late. Collision can't be avoided.
Yeah.
The two ships are separated
Yeah, I grabbed some
and lose
food.
each other in the fog. But 10 minutes after the impact, all was still and quiet. And drifting across the water from somewhere out in the darkness, Captain
Made some
Anderson
chocolate
and
buns.
his crew began to hear something. It was the sound of screaming.
Are those bullets? Do you use smooth pebbles?
Huh?
It says smooth pebbles. It's like bullets.
Yeah. There are bullets.
Well, I got some. 38 of them. If you want them.
Yeah, might as well.
Hate when they do that. What is that? Trade? Trade. Inventory. One. Get off of him. Fucking assholes running. Hate when they run.
I keep trying to poison stone, it's not gonna work. Force a habit.
Oh, he's fixing to aggro somebody else. And you get another one on you.
I did it again.
I need my what is it? Consecration spell.
I think that's 20.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, he was like almost dead. This time, don't put yourself on the rock. Again, I forgot I could. Yeah, I forgot how bad these spells are. I take more mana.
Yeah. Yeah, Paladins, till you get to a higher level, it's rough.
Great to meet you.
Yeah. He's got one on him. I can't remember if I had problems in Lynch King healing. I don't think I did. Now I don't know about the Outlands because I never played one during that time.
Paladin's pretty decent in TBC.
Is it? Okay.
Mostly tanks though.
Yeah.
Like you'll never be decent in PvP, obviously, but
Yeah, I think some of the spells they came later on.
well, not to mention the ridiculous amount of mana regen. You don't have that in Classic, right? It's where you're drinking every fight.
Yeah, mine's right over there, where that little house is. That's where mine is. getting this?
Yeah.
Watch it. We got somebody. We got a shaman. And I can't reach him. Now he's gonna run to the other one. Yep. This aggroed. Damn it. Yep. Nice. Was that quest? What quest is this? Hold on. I'm full too. Fuck. I don't think I need
Oh, I
that.
just killed myself, I think.
No, wait.
Definitely killed my bear. That's not good.
Yeah, you can respawn him, I think.
Yeah, but it costs happiness. A
Happiness.
lot of happiness.
Give me 1 second. Yep, I can.
Well, how nice for you.
Oh, shit. Ow. I was gonna res him. Can't. I'm being attacked. Do you actually get the quest or no?
Yeah.
Now he's gonna aggro every single one of them. There's one. Protection. There's one. Yo, what? No more. No more mana. Jeez.
We might be in trouble. I'm almost out of bullets. We should move before they respawn.
This one's mine, by the way. This is where mine is. Because you got one on this side, one in the middle, and one on the other side. So you can't actually get to it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, it shit's right through the fucking mountain. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's how it got me. And then the one on behind him is gonna get you. Aggro. Oh, actually, right here. It's right in front of me.
Too far away.
Get it?
Yeah.
I think it says this one. There's another one right here. Of course, he throws daggers. And he's gonna run and aggro everybody.
You're low level. What the fuck is this bear doing?
He was attacking the other one.
Boy, wasn't even attacking us. Fucking idiot died again.
Say fucking resin. Nope.
Inventory is
New mana. Where the fuck is he going?
What?
He's stuck?
No.
I think he's stuck. Unless you're over there.
I'm out of range.
Damn it.
Oh, why'd you res it? I was gonna revive it over here.
It's fun. He said something about happiness.
Yeah, it doesn't like dying, obviously.
Yeah. So if I res it,
Yeah, I don't think that matters. If it dies, it loses happiness. I mean, I don't think I know. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Bad phrasing.
I don't have this one. Or do I? It says I do. Which one is it?
Merc Deep, you have it.
Which one is it though?
Merc Deep.
I know. Yeah. I see it. But that would be the boss, right?
No, we gotta clear this whole camp.
Yo.
Don't walk near the fire, because that starts it. Oh, fuck. Stupid fucking bear.
Shit at me. Oh, that's the wanted, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, wanted Merc Deep.
I was actually looking at him. Or looking for him. Like this part is not here.
No, he won't be until we start the... Which I have now. Just smack him, they're low level.
I would stay out of the fire. Can't carry anymore. I got one.
Back up to where I'm at. Drink.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a problem. We're out. So this is it. Yeah.
You should have been here by now. Someone... He was in the water already. That means somebody died trying to kill him.
Gotta drink. Yikes.
They're low level.
not at full mana.
They're low level.
Go back and
Just punch him. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
I gotta. I still don't have mana. What?
Chop, chop. Drink more.
I can't. I don't have any.
Good thing we're going back to town then. Time for a level.
Be halfway.
Flames, but the fire wrought.
It's fine, it's giving me time to eat.
Because I just leveled when we did that one. And I think we get some stuff, so I gotta go sell.
Goddess bless you. Goddess bless you.
What?
I just gave you like 5 quests at the same time, but because of the quick chat, the quick thing in the auto handing, it's just like okay, I got it, okay, thank you. That's a little ridiculous.
Elune be with you.
Oh, sorry.
You're good, dude.
I need bullets. Yeah, the other guy in the other building.
Leather, cloth, mail. I'll take those.
Ishnu Allah. Del Nadu.
Oh, I'm neutral?
Ding-a-ling-a-ding.
Honor, no, I'm honored.
Dong.
That's garbage for me. I think I picked up a fucking quest. Wasn't supposed to.
How may I help?
Yes.
Goddess, watch over you.
Great to meet you.
Don't forget to talk to Eliza for repair.
Yeah, I already did. Already did.
I forgot. I can pawn my garbage on you. Core Stone is the next one, right? This one?
Yeah. Actually, it's the next one.
Hmm?
Is it the next one? Yes. First one. But I need wool.
Give me a few of those sharpening stones. You don't use them anyway.
I think I sold them. Which one?
You just made some.
Yeah, I threw them away.
You serious? Why wouldn't you just sell it then, instead of throwing it away?
No, I didn't throw it away. I sold it.
You just made some. Like now, just now, I can see it. You're making them right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah, but you made some. I can see it in the chat, man. Scroll up. I swear you made some.
Yeah, and I threw one of them away. What do you use them for, anyways?
What?
These?
Extra damage. Didn't work for you. You need the waiting stone. I told you this last time.
I know. But I'm trying to level. I can't level when it's gray.
Well, you should still make some if you're using them, right?
Yeah, I have a bag full. Or I can make these.
Like it's +3 damage for an hour. That's pretty good.
Hello, Elune like you.
I don't think I need that many.
Welcome.
It's bullshit too.
Huh?
Forgot, don't I have? No.
No, that's normal. You'll have like quests in 4 different areas that are complete with the guide, and then all of a sudden you hand everything in and it gives you like 1.5 levels. I did that already.
Which one is it?
Till next one.
Is it J? No. What is... Jeez.
You know you never finished that sentence, right?
I know. What button is the, quest log? Can't remember.
L.
For loser? Yeah, I got you. No, I don't. I don't need all this then. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yes. This. Backslash. Load. I go over here and get some mana pots. That's food. This one. And not putting that there. Wait, where do we turn the prospect in at?
It's around here somewhere. I turned it in.
This says not seeing the question mark. On the map.
I have it turned in, so I handed it in somewhere. It's no longer in my quest log, so around here somewhere.
The Blackwoods. No. No? Not seeing it. This woman. Yeah, I'm not seeing the question mark for some reason.
Well, what's the quest say?
We gotta go to Darnassus.
What? Obviously not.
Mystery Inspiration League in Darnassus. I don't feel right leaving Dark Church without, you know. Here, deliver this mystery fossil to Chief. Yeah, Darnassus.
Okay. Oh, that's the... Yeah. Ignore that. Like I said, you're gonna have like a shit ton of quests completed. You just follow the arrow, man. How hard can it be?
And then the escape. Oh, that one is the next area down. Okay. What number are you on?
Kill Den Mother.
Number. Steps.
Yeah, but that's not the same. We have two different classes.
Yeah.
Because I'm on 51.
Then-
But that doesn't mean you are, because I have, for example, go buy ammo, which you will never see, so...
Yeah, the Hope. Gotcha. The Den Mother.
Yeah, kill Den Mother.
Yeah. I don't know if that's on. Where's that at? It's right down the road. Right down the road. Jeez, how many people? It must be a really big guild.
Not really.
No? It's like 14 people on No, 16, not 14.
Yeah, I'll go up to like 20, 22 on a good day.
Yeah, some guilds don't get that high. I'm gonna start aggroing. Run! I always hated these people because they like to run.
Most humanoids run.
They're like scared little cats. There it is. This is the fucking cave. I know this one. I tried to do this one. Didn't work out that well. This is the supply. kitty cat. He's healing.
I need to get closer.
Pump's coming. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's because you opened the thing.
You mean we opened the thing? And they're all coming to me.
Yeah, because you were the first one.
Well, for those of you out there who love Star Wars, and that's pretty much everyone, am I right? You're familiar with Darth Vader, but how much do you really know about his iconic suit?
You have learned much, young one. What is thy bidding, my master?
The top 10 things you didn't know about Darth Vader's suit. Rich, are you ready to talk about...
Just for everyone watching, this is satire. They're going over the top with it for obvious reasons.
Darth Vader's suit?
Yes, I am more than ready to talk about Darth Vader's suit.
For the longest time, I thought it was just something some costume designer slapped together in the 1970s from Ralph McQuarrie's drawings. But it turns out there's a lot more we didn't know.
Are you saying that every one of these buttons has a specific function that was intended by George Lucas?
You're god right.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Clickbait. Number 1. Following his near-fatal duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar in 19 BBY, Darth Vader received a mobile life support system encased in a suit of distinctive black armor.
Okay.
Darth Vader's armor, serial number E-3778Q-1.
Wait, it has a serial number?
Yeah. Was designed to maintain and protect the young Sith apprentice's charred body while exuding an air of intimidation and control. His suit followed an ancient Sith tradition in which the warriors of the dark side of the Force would adorn themselves in heavy armor. The suit's construction incorporated Sith alchemy to augment Vader's severely diminished physical strength and vitality. The suit provided a suite of life support systems and gave Vader relatively free movement without having to use a hover chair. I guess that's like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
The suit was finally irreparably broken in 4 ABY when Vader absorbed Emperor Palpatine's powerful Force lightning in his face. Number 2. Like traditional Sith armor and formed after ancient Sith droids, Darth Vader's suit was made to be both intimidating and fearsome. His helmet was black with a highly polished finish from voodoo hide.
A voodoo hide?
The helmet had a raised ridge that ran from between his eyes to the back of his head, where it merged into durasteel, obsidian, and plastisteel. What's plastisteel?
It's steel with plastic?
Plastisteel. That means it looks like cheap plastic made in 1977, but it has the durability of steel. 2 less jagged ridges swept curving over the eyes of Vader's mask proper and served to accent them. The jagged edges also acted as a means to deflect potential energy blows onto the thick shoulder armor. That's what that means. Can you do it? The armor also came in 10 layers, each subdivided into 3 primary layers. The first primary layer was a self-sealing surface similar in function to standard MNAT suit worn by most Imperial officers. The outermost layer was a black insulating shell, and the inner layer was an Andois gel crystal matrix. The second
Yeah, it's after
primary
this.
layer dealt with impact protection from physical shock due to the irreversible damage to the torso. The second layer was some ortho fabric. I guess it was some ortho fabric.
Well, some. We don't know that. we know the other things for sure. We have the documents.
It was just some ortho fabric. Number 3. The helmet locked into the mask via a pressurized seal comparable in integrity to a Class C spacesuit.
A Class C.
Not good enough for a Class A, huh?
No.
Besides protection, it also stuck needles into Vader's skin when fixed in place, which fed neurological data on brainwave activity to the central chest computer. The mask's appearance was given a similar appearance to a skull in order to enhance the fear factor of the Dark Lord of the Sith. Components for disassembled Soro Sub DH-57 components were also built into the mask's interior as a result of it being a cheaper solution compared to a custom design unit.
Of course.
Or concerned about costs. It was also equipped with audio enhancers and sonic dampeners, the latter of which were also capable of reducing noise as a defense against sonic weapons. And they can extend Vader's hearing range to 40 kilohertz, enough to be higher than a Ronto. I guess a Ronto is a creature that can hear really well. Kind of like a dog.
That means something to somebody.
It also came equipped with a voice synthesizer, which upon picking up the electronic sounds from a built-in vocoder, translates Vader's otherwise weak speech to be audible, and also added a timbre, bass, and amplification to sound like an elderly black man to produce an impressive amount of vocal quality. The collar, along with the chest armor, were also lined with electrodes that fed information status of the suit's performance during monthly maintenance sessions at Painnn Recon. The collar was also equipped with feeding straws that allowed Vader to feed himself from an implanted bladder filled with Rep Mud Vita paste. I love that Rep Med Vita paste. On his hands he wore black gloves, the right glove being a Mandalorian crush gaunt, fitted around one of Lord Khan's indestructible Sith amulets, and modified to include grip augmentation circuitry. The gloves, or more accurately gauntlets, were also made of micronized Mandalorian iron weave to protect Vader against glancing lightsaber blows during the patient's physical therapy sparring sessions. I'm trying to picture what that looked like. I'm picturing him holding on to one of those railings.
He's got one hand on a walker and the other on a lightsaber.
Number 4. There were also 2 shafts located on the left and right control box, acting as light function sensor arrays. The data slots accepted RepMed data wafers, 1X44A and 1X44AX, both kinds of data wafers, acting as the light function sensor arrays. His belt, which went over his tabard, was also mostly black. It had 3 metal boxes around the electromagnetic clasp. The other 2 boxes were symmetrical glass containers, 2 green buttons, 2 green buttons composing of an auto-manual toggle containing 2 green buttons that had the same purpose as the green buttons of the respiratory control. The heat vent below the green buttons, a system activated indicator button and a manual adjustment emergencies, as well as a backup comlink, a toolkit for simple repairs.
What?
No, I
His
did this
nervous
one.
system sustained
must
the
be
least
yours.
amount of damage from his injuries at Mustafar. Nonetheless, it was implanted with sensor webs, tracing activity running through his cerebellum along his spinal cord to the sensory and motor neurons, so it could be constantly and closely monitored. As such, if his neurons were ever unable to communicate with his metallic prosthetics, Vader would be rendered immobile, and a programmed alert would go out to Painnn Recon via hyperwave signal. Basically, they're saying if Vader fell down the stairs, his life alert would go off.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Help me, I've fallen
Yeah,
to the
I
dark
died
side
here.
and I can't get up.
Exactly. Number 5. Nearly a decade before his death, the Sith Lord Darth Plagueis and his apprentice Darth Sidious committed an act that directly violated the nature of the Force. To advance their plan for galactic domination, the two Sith attempted to will a being of their own design into existence, pouring their abhorrent intent into waves through the Force to the countless midichlorians that were spread throughout the galaxy.
Hell are we watching?
The experiment failed, however.
First it was Star Trek. Now it's
No, it's
what?
Star Wars. This is Star Wars. But it's like not. It's not really. They're laughing at the expanded universe around Darth Vader's suit. Like it's fucking ridiculous. In a hilarious way.
Not only frustrated Plagueis' attempts, but countered in reprisal, conceiving a child
70s.
with some lady named Shmi Skywalker. So basically what they're saying is Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious shot their out all over the galaxy. Am I right?
Yeah. They tried to impregnate spirituality itself with their evil. They essentially raped God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like really, really wrong. Number 6. So Palpatine finds Vader's ravaged body after he's defeated by Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar. We all remember these exciting events.
This is a great sword fight.
Go over here.
Darth Sidious, newly declared Emperor of the Galactic Empire, soon arrived and snatched what remained of Vader's body from the bank of the lava river, placing him on a medical capsule and willing him to live. You remember this?
Yeah, I remember this.
He then took Vader back to Coruscant, repairing the damage to Vader's body through intensive cybernetic enhancements, with the help from arcane Sith healing techniques. At the newly renamed Emperor Palpatine Surgical Reconstruction Center.
I can't get up. I can't get up there.
Surgical Reconstruction Center.
Yeah, I did.
Clearly not.
That's because it's the
Not that
first
it matters,
time.
because we don't need to be there. I just grabbed the mic.
Hospital after me.
Mine's back this way.
Then we'll get to Lord Vader.
That just makes me like Emperor Palpatine even more.
I just want to see what the sign looks like.
Does he have like his picture on the sign too?
Where's yours at?
Smiling with his monster face.
Loot the
There's a statue
Matistra
of him in the
relics.
lobby going,
Right. Here is one of the relics.
With two adoring children looking up at it.
No, the relics are 200 yards that way.
He was repaired and rebuilt over a period of several days by a
I killed these people.
hyper-sophisticated Ubrikian prototype DD-13 medical assistant droid
I gotta have 4 of them.
DD-13/HK, a 2-1B surgical droid by the name of 2-1B/DRX, and an enhanced FX-6 medical assistant droid. The Ubrikian Galactic Chopper, DD-13/HK, oversaw the installation of cybernetic implants, prosthetic limbs, and synthetic organs. Vader's eyes, Vader's vocal cords, scalp, face, arms, legs, lungs, head, neck, buttocks, but especially lungs.
Yeah.
The surgery was also less than pleasant. 2-1B/DRX deliberately did not perform reconstructive cosmetic surgery to Vader's face, as it would be hidden behind a mask.
Oh, okay. I'm sure Vader appreciated that. I'm sure.
Well, it was called the Emperor Palpatine Surgical Reconstruction Center, not Plastic Surgery Center.
Emperor Palpatine doesn't want you to be as pretty as he is.
Budgetary limitations and lack of effective equipment imposed by the Emperor also acted as a factor to shoddy attempts and repairs. Vader didn't rebel. 2-1B/DRX likewise ordered for Vader's helmet to be waxed with voodoo hide, in the hopes of that the resulting shine would distract Palpatine from Vader's shortcuts that they were forced to implement during the surgery.
Make his helmet shiny.
No, the medical droid made his helmet shiny to distract Palpatine.
Oh my god!
Let's read that again.
Yeah.
21B, DRX likewise ordered for Vader's helmet to be waxed with voodoo hide in the hopes that the resulting shine would distract Palpatine from the shortcuts they were forced to implement during the surgery. Oh wait,
This from the distract Emperor Palpatine from the shortcuts they were taking.
They were taking shortcuts because of the budgetary limitations. So
Imposed by Palpatine in the Palpatine Reconstructive Surgery Hospital.
That's the dust.
There's a brilliant story going on there.
Number 7. During the first few months of living in the suit, Vader felt trapped within it. But after a short while, he had learned to use it for both intimidation and isolation. On one occasion, early on in Vader's career as a Sith, Palpatine threatened to use Force lightning against him when Vader expressed his pleasure with the dressing down Palpatine was giving him. Palpatine revealed on that occasion that he was well aware that the delicate circuitry that allowed Vader's life support systems to function were vulnerable to electrical discharges. Vader would later outfit his armor with electrical insulation.
I'm just amused with like the Emperor threatening Vader like a child. I use my electric bolts on you.
You know, I could short out your life support system. I didn't do that without Palpatine finding out about it. That's my question.
I don't know.
This document doesn't answer that.
I'm sure there's some paragraph in there somewhere explaining who the contractor was. Vader hired Umla Gomagog, the notorious hot insulation manufacturer, to give him lightning-proof insulation in his suit. This was done 13 years BBA.
Did you write this?
I wrote everything in there.
There were many problems with his armor. The synth skin that substituted for what was sealed from his bones itched incessantly, and his body needed to be periodically cleansed and scrubbed of necrotic flesh.
Oh, nice.
That sucks. And the incessant rasp of his breathing interfered with his ability to rest, let alone sleep. In rare moments akin to him, Vader's sleep was a nightmarish jumble of twisted, reoccurring memories that unfolded into excruciating sounds.
Memories of like Jar Jar Binks and working on their pod. Spinning nuts a good trick. Keep me up at nights too.
And when he attempted to rest, his cybernetic limbs strained against his ruined flesh.
Oh.
I got the same problem. Worse, the implanted sensors lacked sufficient discrimination, so that too many ambient sounds were picked up, and their distance and direction were difficult to determine. Sometimes the sensors needled him with feedback, or attached echo or vibrato effects to even the faintest noise. I'll just fucking kill myself. The pectoral armor that protected the artificial lung weighed down on him, as did the electrode-studded collar that supported the oversized helmet. The delicate systems of the mask.
This oversized, heavy helmet.
I guess he had to sleep in it. Maybe this was before his chamber.
That's what you get for joining the Monster Mash.
Pledging your loyalty to the Monster Mash.
It's just right down the road. Just right here.
And the ragged scars in his hairless scalp, which owed as much to what he had endured on Mustafar as to attempts at emergency transplants of hair follicles during his trip back to Coruscant.
He was trying to get new hair.
The other guy, not the one in the black, but the other one, he's like kind of funny.
The weighty cloak and pectoral plating so restricted his movements that he had difficulty lifting his arms over his head.
Not Star Wars, but what is Star Wars? No, it's
Star Trek. Yeah, these guys are hilarious, dude. I watch literally every single one of their videos I have for the last 10 years. Red Letter Media. They're pretty fun.
Only doing so when necessary. Such as
like when he had to throw Emperor Palpatine into a pit.
Number 8. The monitoring panel beeped frequently and for no reason. The light seeming to serve as only a steady reminder of his vulnerability.
It's designed to annoy him.
Yeah, I think so. His electrical systems were woefully delicate, and he was forced to protect his vital chest panel while dueling. The system was so vulnerable that Antoninus Tremaine was once able to deactivate Vader's entire suit by pressing one button on his chest control panel.
Oh, if only Luke knew that.
You have learned much, young one.
I'm just picturing Emperor Palpatine like talking to the suit designer. I want a button on his control panel that just beeps every now and then. Keeps him from sleeping. Just to annoy him.
Is he healing?
Clock inside of his helmet. 15 minutes.
Every 2 hours, I want him not to be able to breathe. Just for a minute.
That way he won't ever want to leave me.
You skin these?
Instead of using Durasteel for his leg prosthesis, the medical droids had substituted an inferior alloy and had failed to inspect the strips that protected the electromotive
Can't skin fish people.
Durabronze.
That sounds pretty good. As a result, the inner lining of the pressurized bodysuit was continually snagging on places where the strips were anchored to the knee and ankle joints. Additionally, the tall boots were a poor fit for his artificial feet.
The man can't even get shoes that fit.
The guy can't catch a breath. These devices made it even more difficult for him to move with ease, much less any grace. Raised on the heel, the cumbersome footwear canted him slightly forward, forcing him to move with exaggerated caution, lest he stumble or topple over.
Do you think that happened often? And how do you react if you're like the stormtrooper that's in the hallway when Darth Vader falls on his face in front of you? Oh!
Or falls down the stairs.
Oh no! Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh!
Worse, they were so heavy they often felt rooted to the ground, or as if he was moving with high gravity. He even felt he needed to use the Force to move. Number 9. As of 0 BBY, I think that's a year.
Oh, okay.
It's like a star date, maybe. Vader was given an opportunity to have a new suit built for him.
Chill on the ground.
Would have been far more advanced, technologically superior, and much more comfortable than his original. However, due to budgetary restraints, and number 10. Despite how cumbersome it was, the suit did provide Vader with a number of benefits. Get the money. But the first...
This man's stuck in a giant coffin.
The first and most obvious was that the suit functioned very well in its role as armor, providing Vader with extraordinary amount of durability, allowing him to shrug off otherwise fatal damage or injuries.
So he can't move, he's in constant pain, and he's constantly getting shot. Oh, I want to die.
Remember, this was designed to deflect a laser blast down to his chest armor.
You can't shoot me in the head, it'll just deflect.
Also, don't shoot me here. Put it right here. Why not put it in the back?
I'm gonna bait you.
Put it right here.
Oh no, they shot me on my computer, now it's beeping more.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Now it's beeping every 4 seconds.
The shoulder armor itself weighed 12.2 kilograms overall, was resistant to both blasters and energy blades. A drawback, however, is that its weight made it difficult for Vader to raise his lightsaber to full height.
That's his style. That's the Umagu lightsaber style, which favors heavy, strong, slow attacks.
Umagu?
No, Umagu.
Was that a real word? Is that on Wikipedia?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's a name for it. Usukai Ken. I'm gonna say it's Usukai Ken style.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it sounds Japanesey.
Usukai Ken.
And that sounds like karate. Usukai Ken was the famous Jedi warlord who He had an injury that he couldn't move his elbows as fast, so he had to hold his arms out straight and slowly swing the saber.
Usukai Ken also died shortly after inventing this style.
Well, yes.
Impressive.
Well, Rich, have you learned anything that you didn't know about Darth Vader's suit?
What I've learned today is that at the end of Jedi, when Darth Vader says it's too late for me now, take my mask off, he was lying. He just wanted to die.
I can understand.
Oh no! Oh!
Oh, it's the relics, right?
Yeah. Where's my fucking bear?
Oh, my bone marrow. Oh, my bone.
He was right here. Oh, got one.
That's weird.
So even though he goes on TV saying this,
what else did he say to you other than saying he wanted to work together? I mean, what did he tell you about? What'd you talk about?
He told me that he doesn't understand what's wrong with Minnesota. I don't know what's wrong with you people. I said nothing's wrong with Mr. President.
you're having deportations that result in American lives being lost. That's what's wrong with Minnesota.
We're one of the most effective states and one of the best places to live.
The best places to live if you're a Somalian fraudster. Funny how that works.
And he told me that, well, look, Tim, we did this in New Orleans, we did it in Louisville, there's no problems. And I said, you didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, because there's not massive rioters in the streets that the police departments are told to stand down. You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. Get out there and blow your whistles, and you guys are heroes when you lose your life. Nobody was on there behind their fence saying, get into good trouble after that girl Renee Good lost her life. That's a you problem.
In Louisville or New Orleans. And the operation here looks very different from that.
No lies detected.
And then he told me it was successful in Venezuela.
He talked to you about Venezuela.
He did.
Why is he so shocked he's talking about Venezuela, places that do deportations? They talked about Venezuela. Look at how shocked he is. These guys are ridiculous.
He did. I'm not sure what gave him the indication that at this point in time what's happening to my state that I'm interested in Venezuela.
Well, because 2 people have lost their life in your city. I'm sorry, in your city, but in your state.
But he told me how well that went. Which really was strange to me was he saw an operation in Venezuela against a foreign nation in the same context he saw an operation against the U.S.
I think he's affiliating these things incorrectly.
State in a U.S. city.
Who are you looking? What else did he say
So
to you?
yeah, oh, he's such a bad guy. He's such a bad guy. But now you have Tom Homan saying we're getting everything we want.
And he has clarified for me that county jails may notify ICE of the release dates of criminal public safety risks so ICE can take custody of them.
And remember, people are saying they fired Greg Bavino. He's in California. They're backing off. It's like, remember, this was what they always wanted entirely. Like, Tom Homan did not want to go in there. Like, Tom Homan, the guy that got a medal from a presidential medal from Obama for deporting nearly 1 million illegals. Tom Homan didn't want all these street arrests. They're dangerous. They put the public at risk. It's not a good look for anybody. Tom Homan just wanted access to these sanctuary cities, their jails. So if they commit a crime or they lose their citizenship hearing or their visa hearing, they can get deported immediately. That's what he wanted. And then Tom Homan said, I'm going to flood the zone. They don't allow me in the courthouses. We flood the zone, and then we get collateral damage. That means that if there's a child R at a work site in Home Depot, and we catch them, but then we also catch 10 other illegals that are largely law-abiding, they're getting deported too. So you go CBP 1-up, app self-deports, sanctuary cities allow us in your courthouses, or we start doing ground-level raids. That's what causes the left to freak out, but now the Trump administration is getting exactly what they want.
Upon the release from the jail. And let me tell you why that's important.
You know there's a lot more spawns.
I know people are a lot
this
concerned
place,
about
right?
the manpower has been set in law enforcement manpower Look, I've said this many times before.
They're on the
I've said it
map.
for the last several years.
Yeah, I know.
Give us
They're only doing one section.
access to the illegal alien public safety threat and the safety and security of a jail.
That's what they talk about. How did Obama deport way more millions than Trump and didn't get any backlash for it? Obama made the kids in cages, the cages for the kids in cages. Nobody gave him backlash, and they tried to attribute it to Trump. It's because sanctuary cities cooperated.
It's common sense. It's safer for the community, it's safer for the agent, and it's safer for the alien. Because anything can happen on a street arrest. It just makes common sense. And for the people that argue, well, we're a welcoming community because we want victims and witnesses of crime that are here illegally to feel safe to come to police without fear they're working with ICE. We're not going to talk to the victim and witness of crime. There's no problem there. They should feel safe to come to the police and ask for help. All we want is to talk to the person that local and state law enforcement authorities locked in a jail cell.
Makes it safer for everybody, but then they try to say like, oh, he's comparing us to Venezuela. But then you have Trump coming out saying, hey, he's saying one thing in public and being different in private. Or Governor Tim Walz.
Conversation with Governor Tim Walz. This man has suggested that this is a modern-day Gettysburg. He has likened his situation to Anne Frank in the Holocaust.
Yeah,
he has said that ICE is your Gestapo army. And then you guys speak on the phone. I'm fascinated by that conversation.
It couldn't have been a nicer conversation. And in fact, I said to my people, I said, it's hard to believe that's the same guy I watch on television.
And it's sad when you have Donald Trump talking to Tim Walz, willing to have an open discussion saying, hey, can we resolve this amicably? You don't like me, I don't like you, but we don't want any more deaths. Trump comes back and has good things to say about Walz. Walz comes out and says, he was talking about Venezuela and some other countries operate. Like, he only wants to frame it a particular way.
Or watching the debate not doing so well, or because we had a very reasonable conversation, very good conversation. If you believe the conversation, we'd like to get this thing over with. Yeah. But think of it, in the whole country, we've done this so much. We have the crime down to a level that nobody ever, I campaigned a little bit on crime, a lot on the border. The problem is I gave you the best border in the history of our country. Nobody wants to talk about it anymore. I did it a long time ago. I was able.
Conversation with.
He's getting all these wins, but the thing is, though, as they say, he's acting in public one way and private the other one. I think he's likely just lying to Trump, and then he says the courthouses will cooperate with you. Buy him a little more time to try to get to the midterms. They're not actually going to do it. I think in private, he's doing the same thing he's always done. He's a scumbag. But the problem is his biggest problem area is Minneapolis, and Mayor Afraid is out here saying, I'm not going to cooperate. Even though the governor says we are, the local mayor says no, and I think that the way things are in private, in actuality, I think Walz is more likely to align himself with Frey than local mayor than President Donald Trump.
Our police officers spending every single second focused on that. It keeps the residents of our cities safe. I'll tell you what I don't want them doing. I don't want them spending a single second hunting down a father who just dropped his kids off at daycare.
Again, they're just making up lies. Some insane story about a nurse that everybody would want your kid to be or your daughter to date. He had such a beam of good, positive energy in it. They're just making up shit so you feel bad. They're trying to pull at your heartstrings because they know reality is atrocious.
He's about to go work a 12-hour shift who happens to be from Ecuador. That guy
happens to be from. Are you forgetting the illegal crossing? Like, insane. The same thing. Oh, the Somalians that are here. They just happen to be committing tens of millions of dollars of fraud or tens of billions of dollars of fraud.
He makes our city a better place. We're proud to have him in Minneapolis. So are we going to enforce federal immigration law? No, we don't now. We haven't for.
So he knows they're going to stay a sanctuary city. I think this was a lie. They're not going to actually let him in the jailhouses.
Decades. And a big part of that is I want our police officers spending their limited amount of time actually producing safety for the city. Our police.
What is safety for the citizens? When they are kids? When they murder your neighbors? Is that safety for the city? Or is that safety for your voting base? It's sad because you see that he doesn't represent Americans. He doesn't represent victims of fraud and your tax dollars going to fraudsters and going to little terror groups overseas. He's trying to protect these very, very easy to buy votes. Mayor Frey needs to be sent away immediately.
Cry. What material commitments are you making to community members, our community members, who have been harmed, detained, or have had their loved ones brutalized?
So why were they home to detained? Was it because they're sitting home paying their taxes and going to work, or was it because they were being activists in the streets, they've committed a crime to come to the country, or they're actually a fraudster? Are they just innocent people sitting at home doing nothing? Because they call this person a law student. I wonder to what extent they are.
As the mayor of the city, what concrete actions will you and the city of Minneapolis take, such as providing financial support, coordinating resources, or pursuing legal action?
Oh, we need money. We need free money and free lawyers. What are you gonna do to buy my vote still? You've offered me everything in the world. I need more to stay consistent with supporting you over who was the Omar Fateh, the other mayoral candidate. Yeah.
All of the above, providing financial.
Hmm?
I was trying to talk Sent into coming.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Support, coordinating legal resources, and of course pursuing action.
Hey, I was
here's
trying.
everything you asked for. Give me your list of demands, and I will fill it with taxpayer dollars.
These are actions that are underway, and we need to bolster them even further. So first, we are proactively and responsively suing. Suing based on the unconstitutional conduct that
using your tax dollars to protect her fraud and to protect his votes. Sickening.
it is happening in our streets. Second, we are working with a number of victims of these unconstitutional actions to try to hook them up with organizations where they can themselves have standing to sue. Third, we have a task force that is set up so that we've got communication channels that are in line so that we can get through this most difficult of situations.
Communication channels? I wonder how affiliated his office is with those signal chats. They're tracking people down that unfortunately got people arrested.
Finally, look, our entire city enterprise has been operating over the last several weeks, if not months, to do everything possible that we can to keep our residents safe and to have an emergency response to what's...
And again, remember, he doesn't delineate between legal residents and illegal residents. All the money is going to protecting a certain class.
Presently taking place. And that includes things like having our community service officers deliver food. These are soon-to-be police officers deliver food for people that would otherwise be afraid to go out of their homes.
Again, protecting illegals, using city resources to prioritize them.
Excuse
You're
me.
struggling homeless vet, or you're struggling single mother. If you're a white single mother in Minneapolis, I wonder how many cops he has out there serving them food.
This is everything that's happening through offices of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs to make sure that they have legal supports in place if and when they need them.
This is getting bad because I think in public they're probably saying, we'll comply with Trump administration. We want these dangerous criminals out of our community. But in private they are, what can we do to finance you guys in your efforts to essentially continue to defraud the American people?
You still got the cats or no?
The what?
The cats. You got to kill a couple cats
Yeah, maybe.
for the pups.
My, you're a tall one.
It'll show up eventually.
Mine's right down the road from here. What are you looking for? Those.
Inventory is
Damn it. Get rid of this. Pick up the fucking key. Somebody died there. Wait, I got a body armor. What Where's my body armor? What is this? That's leather. I need mana.
You just keep drinking. You're not in combat.
Damn it. Drag it out. Nope. My bags are full. That's why I can't pick them up.
I know the feeling.
Is
Oh, when we start handing things in, I gotta go for like an hour. I gotta do some shit around the house still.
Yeah, I gotta do a couple things. I can pick it. Exit. This. Alright, where'd you go?
Waiting for the respawn.
I created some room. I got one there. Nice.
Where the hell do you go?
Keep going.
Yeah, I can tell. Just
Go
asking.
down. Yeah. So usually when you attack something, behind you respawns.
No, it's just timers.
Really?
Yeah.
Inventory is full. Inventory is full.
Ease. There's somebody else here doing them too. It's a shaman. I didn't mean to hit that.
Fuck it.
Oh, right here.
Dag him and bag him.
Got another one behind me.
Dag the other one. Behind you.
Behind me. Oh. Have to be in close.
This one's yours. Nice. Get some luck. Nice. Off we go.
Need assistance?
Nah, I think all of them send it. Yep. Unless we're getting the one right in front of us. Is he supposed to attack us or something?
You should follow us to it to something and then attack, I believe.
Don't know where to. Are you supposed to get that one?
Yeah.
I see the numbers. Where are we supposed to be going with this dude?
To the other guy, 69, with the number, there's
60.
like a little goblin standing there.
For me, it's 60. They must have put these in because I don't remember these. Well, it was.
You don't remember because they were gone by then.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that they weren't in, it's that they were gone.
Because they thought that it was trash. These quests.
No, it's just because of the level crunch. A lot of quests were like deprecated.
Pleased to meet you.
There you go, kind sir. Oh, I'm gonna level here.
You can
turn these in.
You can delete the key.
Delete the key, huh? Oh yeah. The fuck is the key? What key? I don't see the fucking key.
It's like it looks like a stone tablet. Don't attack this thing. Where's the other ones? The hell? No, don't heal me, don't heal me! Bro, I'm trying to die.
You trying to die?
Oh yeah. You wanna run 1400 yards or 300?
For the town?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go die and go back.
Leather cloth. You know what?
Welcome.
I don't think I can buy. That's bound to me, ain't it?
Safe travels.
Find out.
I have. Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Let me see if I can trade this to you.
5. There we go.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
See if I can trade this to you. I don't think so. Nope. Never mind. Guess I totally. Great to meet ya. Yes.
Greetings. May the stars guide you. Farewell.
What's on your mind?
Delete a bunch of other shit.
See you soon.
Fuck. So, delete this. Delete this. Oh, it's everything that we picked up off of those.
Be careful.
Dudes. didn't see which. What is that? 17? 17. Yeah, it's better. Hell, you looking? What are we traveling for?
Darnassus. I'm gonna miss the boat though.
Oh, Darnassus.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make it!
Brilliant!
You won't.
I know. But you're actually leaving soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna Darnassus hand everything in. Sell my fucking litter on the goddamn auction house so that shit is out of my inventory. There's like 6 slots. Well, for light litter only. I have medium as well. Sort of. No, it's 5 slots.
Our next is we have to get on that boat right there. I guess the wetlands. I'm guessing. It's a harbor.
Just follow the guide, man.
I know. I'm gonna go turn this in. Yeah, I think it's the wetlands. Then I had 2 here to turn in. Increase radiance.
Oh shit, Roger's coming back in Tekken in season 3.
I'm not sure.
It's the kangaroo with the boxing gloves.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
I'm listening.
For him.
Looks like we might have a brand new champion, and it's gonna be new.
Bob is coming back as well. It's the really fat guy.
Damn.
But he's like really quick. I think in was it in 5 or in 7? Where like his victory video is like him standing. He wakes up in the morning, stands on a scale, and notices that he's lost all of his weight and he's like super fucking skinny, and then he freaks out and has a mental breakdown.
Damn.
That was his victory. That was his victory video.
Farewell.
So that's the only one that I need.
Yeah, Kunimitsu, Bob, and Roger. And a fourth unreleased. Unconfirmed.
Hello.
Nah.
The stars guide you.
Yeah, I want to turn these two in.
Oh, excuse me.
And then I got two more. What? I got two more Alf to turn in. The hell you doing? You're just running around there. How are you doing the port? I don't think there's so. Are there ports there?
Wait, what?
Are you trying to port to you?
I just ran the wrong way.
Oh.
How are ya? Safe travels.
Does that mean we're going to the wetlands? No.
Don't know?
What is the wetlands?
Manatee Harbor. It's Iron Forge, Lockmoda, and wetlands. Or Dunmorog, I should say, I guess.
I am on it.
Travel to the dock of the Manatee Harbor boat. Yep. You will now begin to travel to the Dead Mines. That's for later. I'm gonna run to Manatee Harbor, put myself in the inn, and go AFK.
Yeah. I should be here. Yeah.
Pretty sure we just missed the boat again.
You missed the boat. I'm still trying to turn this fucking quest in. That's gonna have to be sold. Bum, bum. Actually, is this? That's the guild bank. I don't want that. The regular bank. Let's put this up. This. Wait, I'm 20. I didn't even know I was 20. Holy shit. The hell are you? Hey, you're 20. Nice.
Boats here.
Yep.
You got a minute.
It's fine. It's fine. You gotta leave though too. You gotta walk away for a bit.
Yeah, at least an hour. Almost
I
certainly.
should be. Yeah, I should be done by then. And sitting there waiting on you.
Just gotta get the minute till so I can park myself in the inn. I get like maybe 500 experience invested. It's better than nothing.
Because I still got to turn some of these in south of where you're at now. And then I'll head on over to wetlands. Actually, no. I have to go train and then come back. Because I think I get my consecration.
Alright, dude. I'll let you know. I gotta go AFK for like an hour. I gotta do stuff around the house. But me and Ice, we have to do Dead Mine soon. We'll see if we can find the group. Otherwise, I'll let you know. Can run us through that
Dungeons.
shit. Although as a rogue,
Yeah,
I'm not sure
Dead
you can.
Mine's 16 to 24. So, we're right smack in the middle. I mean, if he's higher level than us, then probably.
He's 60.
Yeah. He could probably do it.
I swear, sometimes some dude is running backwards. It's so fucking weird to see it.
Yeah.
What a
I seen
weird
that
bug.
too, and I was like, what the hell?
Dude's like speeding on a horse backwards. The fuck?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll see you guys then. Praise the hell out. See you in a little while.